Hey everybody, how's it going? Masky here, and today I am joined by my co-host, the Mutant Mindframe, Matt.
Hello.
And today our special guest, who was the guest on the very first podcast just 2 weeks ago. He made history with the show. The very first guest from the very first MaskyCast is what I'm trying to say. Welcome back, Laugh. Last time we had him down under the name Nolabot, but he goes by Laugh, so we'll just put him down as Laugh this time. And that's how that's going to go, so yes, say hello. Alright, so today we have a pretty good show for you guys.
Fantastic show.
It'll be fantastic. Today we're going to be talking about Starbound. We'll talk about what Matt's...
usual?
We'll talk about Matt being a part of Pixelite. We're going to talk about some of the new Let's Plays I'm doing. We're going to talk a bit about... We're going to mention a 10-year Civ 2 game that's been going on. Me and Matt are going to discuss the movie Burn After Reading. If there's any chat questions, we'll answer those. And a Limbo follow-up has been announced. We'll talk about that. And then we have the official year release date for The Last of Us. It's been confirmed. So that is what you can look forward to on the show this evening. It is currently Thursday, June 14th, 2012. This is being recorded live and will then be put on YouTube like always. Now the reason we're doing the show today instead of Saturday is I'm busy on Saturday and I won't be here. And that's so next week, the 23rd, that Saturday, I hope to have the show there. It'll be then. Kenny's in the chat. Hello, Kenny. So Saturday the 23rd, the show will be on regular schedule. I'm planning on having it then, and then the 30th, the week after that, I'm actually in New York City, so the show will be done on a Friday or a Thursday before that.
Greg, that was a long explanation.
That was a really long intro, and yeah. All right.
Well, let's get into it. What's our first topic?
Our first topic of the day is Starbound. Now,
Starbound. I haven't checked up on Starbound, so that could be your thing. I'll check it on.
Starbound. You can go to playstarbound.com. Basically, this is made by one of the lead artists of Terraria and a team that he's put together. Laugh. Just mute your stream.
That was me. Sorry.
Oh, Matt. Never mind. My bad.
It turned on and it's loud.
So, Starbound is on the site. If you go to their about page, it says it's a story within a sandbox. It says it begins with you fleeing your homeworld in a space shuttle just as it's destroyed by an unknown enemy. Curse thy unknown enemy. With nothing to guide it, the escape pod shoots into space without direction, becoming hopelessly lost in a sea of stars. As luck would have it, the space shuttle makes contact with an abandoned space station, and an adventure begins that will take you hunting across the universe. Starbound contains both quest and story-driven missions buried inside its vast sandbox universe. Now, I'm pretty sure this game is going to be absolutely ginormous.
Where are you reading this from?
Their about page on playstarbound.com.
I see.
Now, the space station that you start in, it's sprawling and full of potential. Throughout your travels, you'll find ways to upgrade and repair it, restoring it to its former glory. You'll need to find a crew.
You should show that screenshot there in the stream.
Which screenshot?
Like, I don't know, there's the one with the ship. It looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, can you let me finish explaining what the game is first?
I'm really excited about the ship.
Conduct research, catch rare creatures, and unlock its multitudes of facilities from a factory capable of producing mechs to labs where captured enemies can be studied and trained. The space station contains everything you need to explore the universe.
Wow.
The universe. So, there's endless... It claims there's endless planets to visit. So the game's entirely procedurally generated and filled to the brim with unique content. We went into the planet generation with one simple goal. No two planets should be the same. By procedurally generating even the smallest details, we're doing just that. Not only is the terrain of the planet procedurally generated, but the weather, the gravity, the difficulty level, the planet life.
And what is this for?
PC.
Oh, this is an MMO?
No, this is not an MMO. This is just like, you know Terraria?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made by the people who made Terraria. It's pretty much Terraria, only way, way, way better on an intergalactic level.
And 3D, I'm willing to bet.
No. Side-scroller still, which is perfectly fine.
This should be awesome!
This will be awesome. Not sure it will be awesome. Now, I'm going to throw up some screenshots. Whoa. Okay, so let's go ahead. Screen cam. This is a ship in the game on a spaceship, and I have to repair it. It says death from above on the side of it.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like they have guns, so that looks pretty
Dang.
cool. And the guy over
That
here,
looks awesome.
this guy over here, I'm pretty sure that's the character you play as, I think. I don't know. I'm just guessing. This might be...
Aren't you able to customize your character? So,
I'm pretty sure you are. This is another screenshot. This looks like a lab in the space station. Look at this dude up here. He's going to jump. He's going to jump.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna jump. And then we have this cowboy
Space,
mask.
man.
Maybe he broke into the ship or something. With this,
In a
I'm gonna
business
guess this
suit?
is like the slutty researcher on the ship who sleeps with
Oh.
everyone.
Yeah.
And this is just some lady who no one likes. So yeah.
Wait, who's the researcher?
The researcher? Which one? The slutty one? The girl.
Yeah.
The girl with the pink hair.
Oh,
Now,
Okay.
they want you to feel like an explorer, so they're working really hard to make each planet unique. They want to give you tools to catalog the things you find and make sure absolutely everything you find has depth in the world. Much like old-school point-and-click adventures, absolutely every object in the world, right down to the trees and flowers, can be examined for a description.
wow.
Coolio.
Wow.
What about grass?
Apparently, this is another screenshot of a planet that was randomly generated. This is another type of gun, and that looks like a crazy-looking axe. And this looks like, over here, this looks like some kind of fish, I guess.
It looks like an octopus. It looks like
No,
that,
not that.
guy with the weird lightsaber thing is giving him a bath, and this guy's like trying to shoot a cloud. And then we got a planet exploding on the side.
Yeah.
And the birds
Now,
chirping.
if we go over here, you see the logbook. So we examined this spider thing. It's called a crabmacazi.
Crabmacazi.
Crabmacazi. That's a great name. Eyes glittering, the crab-like creature skitters across the landscape. The bulbous sac on its back pulsates generously.
Generously.
Dangerously.
Generously.
Yeah. So that's on their about page right now.
This sounds amazing. Holy crap.
It sounds pretty ballin'. There's actually, they have a live chat. They have an IRC client here. You can connect to, yeah.
Gonna bust it down, break in.
We're gonna take a look at more screenshots from the game.
Sweet.
So this is like the HUD, I guess, up here with Furious George. Man, I'm just gonna
Furious George?
quickly pop out my chat right here, so you guys will see that.
We saw these ones
I don't think we did.
in a past episode. Yeah, we did.
I didn't take a look at screenshots in a past MaskyCast.
No, we definitely did.
No, we took a look at screenshots for Cube World.
We definitely looked at this. Trust me.
Nope, we didn't.
Is there gameplay videos? And yes, we did. We looked at all.
I don't think there's gameplay videos,
Yeah, we looked at
but
those on that one.
no, we didn't. We didn't look at any of their wallpapers.
Friggin' did. It was in like the first episode.
No, we didn't.
Will you
Yeah,
just stop
I-
fighting?
There is no gameplay videos of this. I don't think. And Kenny says I don't think we did. I think you're all liars. You're all
No, we
liars.
definitely did. I remember.
No,
'cause
you're
we
all.
talked about it.
Shut up. You're a
I
liar.
bet every-
This is the closest to a gameplay video you get. It's this moving
We're playing
mech
the game right now,
image.
actually.
What?
See, and Kenny says yes, we did. We saw those two
Yeah,
screenshots. It just showed.
I think Kenny's a liar, but hey.
Nope.
Yeah.
Kenny doesn't lie. I
And
know him.
let's move on. Let's move
He's the
on
guy.
to the Humble Bundle. The Humble Indie Bundle 5
Oh.
has just ended.
Oh,
Done forever.
Lord.
It's done. They sold 59,800. Wait, well, 598,706 bundles.
That's a lot.
706.
That's what mine says.
How much were they?
Mine says 598.
It was as much as you wanted to pay for it, but if you paid more than the average, which constantly changed, then you got all the games instead of just the regular ones.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, and you also got all the soundtracks for the original games there.
Who would pay $6 million? Oh,
No one paid $6 million.
I thought somebody did.
It's collective.
What's
The total amount of money they made was $5,102,192.32.
All right, who would pay that much?
No one paid that. That's how much in total they made.
Oh.
Like
So, and the highest contributor was Notch, who donated $12,345.67.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Notch
How
always-
much money does he
Notch
have?
always
Notch has more money than America.
more money than any of us will ever have. That's
Yeah, it's true. Off of
probably
one game.
put together.
Huh. Now, if you bought all the
He's fat, so it doesn't matter.
apparently
Oh.
it says pay under where it says pay where you want. So if you bought all these games and soundtracks separately, it would cost around $155.
Cool.
And let's see, the average purchase was $8.52. Average Windows was $7.97. Average Mac was $9.99. So the people on Mac actually were more generous. And average Linux was
Average Linux is generally more generous.
average Linux
every
was
bundle.
$12.50.
Everyone knows
Bundle
Windows is a
bundle.
scumbag, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my gosh.
that's what happened there.
And I think it's
This
just
is
because
madness.
it's because more people use Windows, so there's more purchases to make an average out of,
Probably, yeah.
and Linux is the least, so there's less.
So
average.
someone will just pay like really a lot to get their average really high.
I don't think
That's
it works like
amazing.
that, but
Well,
the
like,
all-time record for there's the live viewers too. The all-time record for people watching like the thing
is Windows.
is 41,240.
Yeah, but
one time.
most of those. Oh, so yeah, but look how many people purchased. Like if you look at the pie
Yeah,
graph.
talking about the live viewers. the people
I know, but like I'm going by like you know how you said like the average Windows is so low. Well, look at how many total payments there was for Windows compared to Linux.
That's what I'm talking.
So it
That's what I
makes
just said.
sense.
That's what I just said.
I love how the one guy that donated $1,000. His name is I'm Lonely.
Huh.
Wow. Just wow.
An expired popsicle.
Expired popsicle. I like Beat Katana. Team Shanchi. Loaded Commerce. Crash Plan. Humble Brony and Notch. And then Daemonion. And Lemon Cake. That's the top 10.
All right, so Matt.
Not in order.
Matt.
Yeah.
Now, Matt.
Logan.
Laugh.
Yes.
Laugh writes articles for Pixelite.
Yes.
Hey,
Hello.
know who else does?
Matt, yeah, you want to know who else writes articles for Pixelite now? Matt writes articles for Pixelite.
I do.
What does Matt do on Pixelite? Well, Matt, why don't you tell us what you do on Pixelite?
I started doing the music section, which is I wrote up the first review as soon as I got home from school yesterday, and I did it all in one sitting, and it was pretty nice.
It looked really nice.
I like it.
And
If someone's listening and they already read it, they should probably you can like look at it again because I added some actually I changed some stuff, and I added like a section for like my favorite tracks from the album, and the next post, which will be tomorrow, and I won't say what it is.
But you can check it out at
I'll
pixelite.net.
have favorite tracks.
You can check it out at pixelite.net at midnight tonight, right?
Yeah, midnight.
Midnight tonight it releases. I took a glance at it already, and I think it looks really, really good. So that's a thing that's happening over at pixelite.net tonight.
Yeah, boy.
Yay.
So go ahead and check
Check it
it. I'll probably write
love
up.
it.
I'll probably write up an article tonight about
Loving
something.
the idea for this.
I might write something up about Just Cause 2 because I've been playing a lot of that lately. I'll probably try and beat Just Cause 2 and then write a review on it. Because that game's really awesome.
That works. What do you think, Kenny?
What does
What does Kenny think of this?
Yeah, Kenny, what do you think? We'll get back to that. Once Kenny responds, but let's see. I just want to talk about some stuff that I've been doing on my channel. Some stuff that you guys can look forward to on my channel for anyone who's watching my channel. I started an Uncharted 3 Let's Play because it was requested of me by a buddy of mine called Rob Hellspawn.
Oh, hey, I'm doing that as well.
I know you are. I record in hour-long sessions, which means That gives you, out of each hour-long session, you get 3 20-minute videos. The first one's already up. You can check it out at my channel, youtube.com/iAmMasky, and the second one will go up tomorrow. This video will probably be up before then. Actually, yeah, it will be up before then, and I just dropped something.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just dropped something. And then,
Oh, did it break?
no,
It's alive!
it's alive. And then the third one will go up the day after that, and then I'm going to record more. And that is that. Oh, also, I might be doing Infamous 2, and we're going to bring back the Batman Arkham City Let's Play.
Oh, and how's this MaskyCraft?
What?
MaskyCraft.
What about MaskyCraft?
Well, how's that going?
I haven't recorded any of it in a while.
Well, yeah, he did, but
I
then he
did.
uploaded the wrong video.
Yeah, but now the right one's up. The right one went up yesterday.
LOL.
So that's a thing that's happening with MaskyCraft. I think in the next one we're gonna go diamond hunting.
Demon
We're
hunting.
gonna go demon hunting.
Demon hunting.
Yeah.
I like it.
So Matt.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
Burn
yeah,
after
yeah.
reading.
Yeah, you watched it.
I watched it. You were here. You watched it. You've seen it twice now.
What I think I liked it better the second time. What did you think of it?
I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was pretty funny.
It was.
I think Brad Pitt played his character really well.
Yeah.
The other guy was George Clooney, right?
George Clooney and John Malkovich.
Yeah, George Clooney
John
was...
Malkovich.
George Clooney's character is hilarious.
George Clooney was hilarious.
George Clooney is hilarious.
He's the embodiment of funny.
Yeah. He's like Jim Carrey. He's like Jim Carrey if Jim Carrey were good. But that movie was good. What would you give it out of 10?
I already gave it a rating. I gave it like an 8.5 or a 9.
8.5? I think I'd have to probably agree with you. Probably. I don't know.
What is this movie?
It's called Burn After Reading.
Never heard of it.
I did. I remember when it was. I remember like being in Blockbuster once, like after it came out and seeing it. There was like a whole shelf of it. And I was just like, God, that movie looks so dumb.
Why?
This is back before I watched good movies.
It's just like, man, that movie just looks dumb. You just didn't even look at it. You saw the cover.
I just saw like Brad Pitt on the cover. I used to like hate Brad Pitt.
Why?
Brad Pitt's awesome.
I know, but like I used to like think he was like terrible.
Why?
I don't know why.
What gave you that
because
idea?
girls liked him.
Because that's like all you would hear like girls talking was like, Brad Pitt. I was like, what do you like about armpits? and then
I said that.
and then
Then you'd be chucked out the window.
and then Fight Club. And then Brad Pitt was good.
And then that's all of a sudden everything
All of a
changed.
sudden, my wall was filled with Brad Pitt posters. No, I kid.
You have a crush on Brad Pitt, Masky.
No, not at all.
Oh,
It's just weird.
okay.
I do.
Yeah, Matt does.
Get out of the
He's been in
show.
a lot of movies.
How many movies has he been in exactly? Do we know?
More than I can count. Between 1987 and now,
He started in 1987?
apparently.
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
How old is this man?
Like probably
40-something?
40 something, I'm guessing.
I forgot to rename that. This isn't the pre-show anymore.
Yeah.
No, we're not pre-show. We're he's
Pre-show.
48.
Yeah,
He's 48, so he's almost 50.
We are a
Holy
real
crap.
show now. He's 48.
Want to know
Wow.
what's my favorite action comedy?
What's your favorite action comedy?
Red. I don't know if this got to do with
Red?
what you're just talking about, but I do love it a lot.
Red. I don't think I've seen Red.
Red was good.
So in Burnout After Reading, he was 40. He did not look 40 at all.
No, he looked like he was. He looks.
Like
He
30.
still doesn't. He still barely looks like he's 40.
He looks like he was in his like he looks 30, like on the dot.
In Inglourious
Like-
Bastards, he looked kind of older, but that's just because of like the makeup and stuff.
He wears it really
yeah.
well.
I want to watch Inglourious
it's
Bastards.
pretty.
That movie was awesome.
That movie was awesome. I saw it a couple months ago again.
I'm willing to bet it was awesome if I saw it.
It was awesome.
Wait, is it still in theaters?
No, it came out like a year ago.
No,
Okay,
we
well, I'm
saw it
going to go grab my time
lot-
machine and go
lot of
back
years
and watch the
ago.
movie. See you guys later.
many years ago. 2009.
Really? It was that long ago?
Yeah.
Really?
That's
I went to the
crazy.
Oh, wow.
Went to the theater and saw it. I remember. Went with Skylar.
So we're talking about movies, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, I just recently saw a movie. You
Which,
can make fun of me for it, but I saw Madagascar 3.
that's alright.
Was it the best one?
Best out of the 3.
Huh.
Really?
Best, really topped
I
it.
saw the first one in the theater.
First one was good. Second one was really bad.
I never saw
Like,
the second one, I don't think.
Second one was, yeah, you don't want to see it. It really didn't have anything to do with the story. And then the third one really was well done and just really clever. And it was sort of like not like a kid's animated movie. It was sort of like something you can enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, like because of the penguins. The penguins are awesome.
The penguins are like
Yeah.
the only like kind of seriously funny part in all of Madagascar, in my opinion.
I can't believe they got their own TV show. That's great.
Yeah, well, yeah, that happened a while ago. It's like a
Right.
short TV show. It's not like a full half hour long, I don't think.
No,
Did you
they
know Brad
sometimes do
Pitt's
it.
gonna be in World War Z?
Yeah, I know. They already filmed World War Z.
Oh yeah, we talked.
They
about
already
this.
filmed it, but there's set. We talked about this when we were at Burger King the other day.
You want
Yeah.
what? Wait, what?
There's a movie called World War Z. It's based off the book World War Z by Max
Max
Brooks.
Not Garth.
Not Garth Brooks, Max Brooks. And they filmed the movie last year, and then it was supposed to come out this December.
Really?
But now it got set. Now it said that they have rescheduled 5 weeks of shooting, of
Yeah.
reshoots, because the director
Yeah.
had no idea what he wanted at all.
Really?
He didn't know what
Is
he
that,
did.
is that really the explanation they gave? They just said
That's
this-
what they said in the article I read on IGN. Like he didn't know how he wanted the zombies to look or walk.
So why there was like a bunch of different scenes, or like they're walking completely different? And,
Or something like that, yeah. And like there was like a whole bunch of really like talented people like that were working on the movie, right?
Anybody gonna see the new Resident Evil?
Hey, I'm talking about a movie here. We'll get to
Sorry, I was also talking about a movie.
that. Yeah, I know, but then like Madagascar
sorry.
combo ended.
I thought that correlated with things.
Oh, but so there was like a bunch of really talented people on the team. But
Yeah.
like then the director had like this really like didn't really work well with any of them, and he had this like core group of people he would work with.
So what? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. It was really messed up. So now it's scheduled to come out next year, and I think I'm gonna see the movie because I want to see how well like Brad Pitt does in like a zombie film. So I'm pretty sure he plays the main character.
Oh, is he playing the main zombie or is he shooting the
He's
zombie?
shooting the zombies.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there is a movie that's centered around one zombie. That'd be
That would be.
that's an
There's
interesting
a game.
Yeah, but that's like an interesting concept, like of a movie centered around a zombie.
Just the one zombie.
Just like one zombie and like it doing its thing and like killing people.
That'd be weird.
It'd be really weird, but it's like looking at things from the other side, you know?
Are you sure it
Yeah.
hasn't done?
I don't
You
think
know
it's
what?
been done.
Brad Pitt, if you're watching this, tell your directors.
Yeah, tell them.
Tell them that we want you to be a zombie, Brad.
You want to know what we're looking for? You want to know what I'm looking forward to personally?
The new Resident Evil.
No,
What?
I am looking so much forward to Skyfall.
Skyfall comes out like next year.
No, it's
we
coming
talked
out
about-
this year.
No, I don't
Talked
know.
about Skyfall in the first episode.
Skyfall. I'm talking about James Bond Skyfall.
Yeah, that's the Skyfall.
Yeah,
we talked-
that's
There's
what
only
I
one
thought.
Skyfall.
Oh,
Actually, Skyfall's a remake.
oh.
No, it's not, is it?
They've done all the James Bond movies. They're just
No,
like
hold on.
remaking them. I'm pretty sure. That's
No,
what I heard.
that's
No,
that's
no,
not
no,
true
no,
at all.
There hasn't
Skyfall
been.
is its own thing.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
It is.
they've.
I've
a lot
seen
of-
them all. I've seen all the James Bond films, the 20th century and the 21st one.
All right,
And I
well,
yeah.
all of them, like they aren't all based on books. There's like a lot of the movies are just like their own like things, and they aren't based in the book series. A good portion of them.
Interesting.
Well, yeah,
Well,
because there was very few.
You know what comes out it comes out the day I get back from New York City.
Oh, what?
Oh, and it's directed by Sam Mendes. That's pretty awesome.
Nice. So, the movie that comes out the day I get back from NYC is the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it! Do you want and Skyfall?
When does Skyfall come out?
November.
Okay, November. Do you want to see Spider-Man after you come
I'm
back?
already going to Spider-Man with someone.
Are you going with Kristen?
Yeah.
Am I not allowed to come?
I'll ask her. I'll talk to her about it.
All right.
we'll work
Can I
it.
come?
Sure. If you can get down to London, Ontario, then go for
London
it.
town.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go look. I'll go look for a plane ticket right now.
Just fly your boat.
Yeah. Wait, what boat?
Yeah, exactly. So and then we have then next month as well. We have The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh man.
The Dark Knight will rise. I saw this really, really amazing fan-made poster that had like all the characters from The Dark Knight Rises, and it was like, you know how like for every every Batman movie in the series is like Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and then The Dark Knight Rises. That's the three in the series.
Yeah.
There was like in Batman Begins, it was like Christian Bale standing, and like there was like thousands of bats that made up the giant bat symbol.
Yeah.
And then The Dark Knight was like the building. I think it was like, yeah, the bat symbol was on a building or something.
Yeah.
And then the third one, the bat symbol is like on fire. So he like took like each part and like took like the left wing from like the first movie, and then the second wing from like The Dark Knight Rises, and like the middle was like the thing on fire or something like that. And it looked really, really good. I wish I still had that photo somewhere. I wish I knew where I saw that.
Damn.
So I know you said this in your previous podcast, but is this supposed to be the last one?
Is this one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the last Batman movie being made by Christopher Nolan.
Oh, by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
You know, there's probably going to be. They're going to probably.
There's going to be
make
more
it.
Batman movies eventually, but it'll follow a different storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I would like to see
Kick-Ass 2.
that, and I would really just honestly, I'll be honest, I just really want to see Superman again remade.
They are working on a Superman remake. It's supposed to come out next year.
Oh, sweet!
Why
Why am I oblivious to all this stuff? I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
It's called
this stuff was
Superman,
going
the
on.
Man of Steel, or something like that. Hopefully, this is actually a good Superman movie.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Because let's just face it, folks, we don't have many of them.
Yeah.
Like the really, really
Hey.
old ones were good.
Hey, Logan, I just wanted to show you.
All right,
You can't say it on the pod.
why not? Why?
Oh no, just look at it. You can't say it on the pod.
Oh,
Hello, mutant
maybe you can, I'm not
mind
sure.
frame.
is this gonna be? Oh, it's a photo. All right.
How are y'all doing? What's so funny?
It's something about a friend. All right, so, let's see. Oh, True Blood started up last week again.
Oh.
TV shows.
Yes. And you watched it.
I watched it, but I had to download it afterwards because I don't get HBO, and I'm not gonna pay billions of dollars a month for HBO just to get HBO. So I downloaded it, and I downloaded it from a friend. I had to go to some crazy cove.
The friend was
So,
Mr. Pirate Bay.
something like that. But the last 30, usually I always download my shows from like the same person, right?
Yeah.
But like the site I usually go to was down, so I had to like I went to another site, and the last 30 seconds, like the last like 10 to 30 seconds of the episode were cut off. And it pissed me off so bad, but it was good, and then the next one comes on this Sunday, because Game of Thrones is done now, so now True Blood's taking its place for
So now it's True Blood Sunday.
True Blood Sunday instead of Got Sunday. Got Sunday.
Got Sunday?
Yeah,
Got milk?
Sunday.
But I'm still laughing at that photo. and then yeah,
So, do we have another topic?
we have more than just another topic.
Whoa.
Well, we have chat questions, but we don't really have any chat questions to answer right now. So we're gonna move over to the Limbo follow-up.
I don't know anything about it, so it's all.
Oh,
on you
so
guys.
there's going to be sequel?
Yeah, hold on, I need to find the article. Details and a screenshot of the Limbo follow-up have emerged. I'll show the screenshot afterwards, but Limbo developer Playdead has released the first screenshot and details about its upcoming second project. A list of grant recipients on the website of the Danish government reveals that Project 2 is a puzzle platform adventure and is set to be released.
Government?
Set to be released on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PC, and Mac. According to a translation by Kotaku, don't trust them, the description reveals that Project 2 tells the story of a boy's struggle against evil forces trying to take over the world through questionable experiments of human bodies.
Holy crap.
I didn't see that in any of the first one.
The screenshot is terrible.
Yeah, I didn't see I saw the first one. I didn't really think about a boy saving the entire world.
I'm just trying to set up the screenshot a different way. So
We're talking about the platform game Limbo thing. Right?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
That's the sequel.
Here's the screenshot. It's probably really low res because it's a really small.
Damn it, it's going to be 3D.
It's gonna be 3D-ish by the looks of it.
Holy!
That looks
What is
awesome.
that kid doing?
Well, looks like he's
Dragging
pulling something.
Dead dog, dead body.
That's what it looks like. But that is that.
I'm gonna throw up now.
And then, so that's all we have on that, but more info will be available soon. And then we have The Last of Us has been confirmed well, obviously, the game's confirmed, but officially coming in 2013. Naughty Dog has stated it'll be here, 2013. But last night, on Late Night with Jimmy Falcon, Naughty Dog announced that The Last of Us is coming in 2013.
Did you say Jimmy Falcon?
Jimmy Falcon. Fallon. Jimmy Fallon. I'm reading ahead.
Falcon Punch.
Yeah, exactly. Jimmy Falcon Punch. He's got his own TV show, folks.
Coming soon to ABC Family.
So I think the podcast is just going to be an hour long tonight.
Is it?
Whoa, what is this?
What
HBO
is
is apologizing for a
what?
Game of Thrones cut off George Bush's head.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I don't understand. What is this?
There's a decapitated George Bush head in the episode, the last episode or something.
Was
one of the
there?
episodes.
Wow,
Send me the article.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
that's amazing.
Everyone who knows the show remembers the severed heads from Season 1 finale of Game of Thrones Fire and Blood. We'll avoid spoilers here, but suffice to say it was yet another reason to totally freaking hate little Joffrey. But now an Easter egg from the show is making the rounds that reveals former President George W. Bush is one of the decapitated heads in the scene, or rather a prop of his noggin is. That's crazy. I'm not going to show the image just because, but it is...
Don't want to get in trouble.
That.
I don't know what the hell.
Holy.
It is time to go for intermission.
Okay.
So, Matt.
Oh, it is already?
It's 7:30.
All right. Well, this song is called "The Worst Best Dream I Ever Had" by a guy. I think it's just one guy called the patron saint of bridge burners.
All right. Keep going.
You can find this album. The album's called "Sorry," and you can find it on patronsaint.bandcamp.com, and it's name your price. Get it for free. The guy just says to put 0 for the price. He says he just made the album thinking it would make him feel better. So I guess it was like a really personal thing for him, and it's like it was a pretty good album. I liked it a lot. So yeah, that's
all right. Well,
what we have.
Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find the link to download the album in the description below.
Yeah, you can.
So we'll be back right after this song, everyone, and then we'll do the second half of the show. And then
Nice.
we'll be back.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
All right.
I don't sleep 'cause when I do,
while I dream my dreams of you. When I wake up, you are not around. In my best dreams I am dying. In my worst you say you're trying. And in yours you say your teeth are falling out. Pick your teeth up from the floor, 'cause I don't walk that path no more. Hold the handle of a sword for causes lost. Tumble down the mountaintop and break your back among the jagged rocks. And when regret starts to knock, you leave the door locked. If it's the distance you couldn't take, let's not repeat the same mistakes. And for our sakes, remember when to call enough enough. If it's my drinking you can't abide, I'll have you know that I have tried and tried and tried and tried. And now I'm giving up. Because silently I'd bear your burdens just as much as you'd be bearing mine. And I admit, though you tried, it was never quite enough. Tough enough. Silently I'll burn my burdens. You're the worst, best dream I ever had. The worst, best dream ever had. The worst, best dream I ever had. The worst, best dream I ever had. The worst, best dream. The worst, best dream I ever. Silently I'd bear your burdens just as much as you'd be bearing mine. And I admit, though you tried, it wasn't ever quite enough. Tough enough. Silently I'll burn these burdens. You're the worst, best dream I ever had. You're the worst, best dream I ever had. I bear your burdens just as much as you be bearing mine. And I admit that though you tried, wasn't ever quite enough. Tough enough. Silently I'll burn these burdens. You're the worst, best dream I ever had.
All right, everyone, we are back.
Hi.
That was a pretty awesome song, actually. I really like that. Apparently you're trying to depress him. I think he's crying, but okay. So,
I'm good.
to be honest, I've actually gone through all. We've actually gone through all the topics that we had for today.
Really?
But
Really?
we need to find something to talk about.
Me.
Sure. What's going on with the HaHa Studios?
Bunch of stuff actually.
Wait a second. Hold on 1 minute. I forgot. That looks like a cool game. Hold on.
What?
I'm in the App Store. I'm defocusizing. But for anyone who makes music, if you would like your song featured during the intermission break, all you have to do is send me a message, and on Skype. If you have me on Skype, on YouTube, youtube.com/iAmMasky. Send me a message on Twitter at iAmMasky _. Just get in contact with me whatever way you want, and I will get your song set up on the show. Now, when you when you ask us to put your song on the show, you agree to let us have full rights to use the song on the show, and that you won't take us to court or anything.
Damn it, you guys.
I might actually write up a little agreement thing that you guys will have to sign, just to cover my ass.
Fancy.
Yeah, something fancy.
Fancy smancy.
And that would do that. I know something we can talk about after Haha goes on, so go.
Okay, well, basically, alright, working on, I pretty much finished recording season 1 of my podcast, which is pretty much all pre-recorded, so, everything can go smoothly. And, I actually had you guys already. I recorded a few episodes of season 2, had, announced the nominees for episode 49, of Let's Talk. There's going to be the funnies, which is actually going to be on episode 50. Forgive me to advertise, but
It's fine.
And pretty much episode 50, I have big plan on how I'm going to do episode 50. If
Nice.
I'm allowed to explain.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Doesn't it have something to do with Minecraft?
Yes.
That's what
I'm
you
actually.
mentioned this.
So
I'm
sorry.
No, go
okay,
on.
this is actually an idea. It may become real. I don't know. It all depends on working stuff out and such, and how I can do this. I'm gonna try to make sort of like host the funnies on Minecraft. Invite a few VIPs and people over. Like I could invite, like you could come over and watch. This will also possibly be streamed. This is all a bunch of maybes, and okay, so I would be making the stage and everything, and people would go. I'm probably gonna try to invite the Dead Workers Party over.
That'd be pretty crazy.
To come over to be one of the special guests to come on there. So if they do come on there, I'll definitely invite you over, Masky and Matt, to come over, and as well as possibly Z.
It sounds like a pretty good idea. I'll be sure to show up for that.
Yeah, so pretty much what I've been basically doing is focusing a little bit on recording, but my big stuff is mainly on the talk show and how I'm going to do the award show.
Yeah. That's that. Now, anything else going on with the TheHaHaStudios other than that?
I think pretty much just I got a new background thanks to you, Masky.
No problem, man.
13 subscribers away from 200. Pretty soon I'm gonna try to maybe apply for some partnership of some sort, because I know they take people up to 200.
Yeah.
So pray to God that people just sort of overlook the camera. It's my only weakness.
Yeah.
It's like my kryptonite. I feel like such a nerd for saying that, but anyways, the Let's Plays going fine. I'm actually planning out a few new projects for the Let's Plays. Definitely working on that, and let me see. What else? Bunch of stuff. Basically, that's what I'm mainly focused on, is the talk show and the Let's Plays and the Wi-Fi battle thing.
Yeah. So yesterday, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, 2 days ago or something, Diablo 3's Real Money Auction House went live finally. I have a friend, he was on the show last week. Rages17 is what he goes by in the chat. He made $200 off of selling one bow, but today he told me in a chat that, and this is crazy, that there's people selling items for upwards like over $10,000.
Holy cripes!
Are they actually worth that much?
No, but people are buying items for this much.
Are you serious?
Just like worthless items?
Just like items like rares and stuff that anyone can find, but like I'm excited to see the first $1 million item that goes up. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Blizzard is hitting gold on this.
Yeah, they are.
Blizzard is making
Jesus.
so much money because Blizzard takes like a 15% cut
So
out
did
of all
did he
the
actually
things.
get 200, or did Blizzard take part of that?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to ask him next time I talk to him.
I'm gonna just say this right now. When the police started beyond this?
No, because it's all legal.
It's all legal.
Oh,
It's in the game.
so basically, so people are making real money selling video game material that are in an MMO.
It's not an MMO. It's a roguelike game, which is
Okay.
Is that actually the term, like rogue-like with the like at the end?
yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Like-
So basically, people are making real money selling video game stuff.
They're selling like weapons and armor and like
That you get in
stacks
the
of
game.
stuff. Like, could you
Oh my-
It's really hard to
imagine?
explain.
I
I
could not spend any money whatsoever on this.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that
The world's gonna end because of this.
no that well, maybe.
Doesn't World of Warcraft do the same thing?
No, World of Warcraft doesn't have it, but that's what I'm saying is like I have a feeling that it's something that could happen.
Are you saying this is like a new yardstick for all games?
It could. This could become big
PC
across a
game.
lot of games.
Oh, I could definitely see World of Warcraft doing this. I could for sure see.
I could see a lot of MMOs cashing in on something like this.
Oh, I'm just thinking about this right now. I'm just thinking about
Yeah.
this right now. What if like multiplayers for like, let's just say Ghost Recon, where you're able to seriously customize the internet part of it. Like, what if what if there was now starting to be an eBay for the PS3? Like, people could sell stuff on the PS3. Like, you
I mean,
could
like in-game items and stuff. I think this is I don't know. What this makes me think of is say like this site was set up, okay?
Okay.
And say this is a Sony thing for the PS3. Actually, no. Let's say this is this is PS3. So all games that are published on the PS3 are gonna be a part of this. So it's like an online marketplace like eBay, but you can trade. You can like buy items with real world money. You can go to the store. You can pick up like a credit thing, or you could like trade an item from one game and trade it for something else in another game. Steam kind of has this already, but that's like just trading items with certain games. I think that'd be interesting, but I don't think it'd last very long because I just don't.
Yeah.
Okay, the system for Diablo 3, the way they're doing this,
Yeah.
seems from what you can tell me very well built.
Well, I mean,
So-
it got delayed for like a month after the game came out because there was like a whole bunch of balancing issues and whatnot. Because you have to remember, like, you're dealing with real money, so like you have to link your account to like a credit card or a PayPal or something because they have to make sure no one's gonna get scammed.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about this right now. I was just sort of, I'm just thinking about this right now because like, what I just heard seems like something like the government or like some law people would sort of jam down their throat saying, no, you can't do this because what they're like, how they're going to get the money? How are they going to get the check? Are they supposed to give them their address? Is it supposed to be like a PayPal
No,
thing?
you get the money like this. You have a PayPal account linked, right? Like in order,
They only do PayPal.
I'm pretty sure you can do credit cards too, or something.
Okay.
But like to get
Well,
the money,
do PayPal.
it makes sense to do PayPal. Like,
Well, what
because
if
you have
people
the
are
money,
able
or
to
you have to
fake
have a
the money?
bank account linked or something.
Yeah, but what if the people are able to fake the money? I'm just thinking about this.
Just you can't fake the money. Like,
Can't make money.
like it just, I don't see that happening. Like,
PayPal is really secure.
PayPal's, people always think that PayPal is this like huge problem, but PayPal's like really secure. And I think it could work.
I don't know if this
So
is
far
a
it is
good
working.
or good thing or a bad thing.
It's good for
I think-
Blizzard because they're making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off of this.
Yeah, but just think about it. Like $10,000. People buying $10,000 stuff when they could buy like an apartment or something.
Oh, they don't want an apartment.
Well, clearly they don't want an
They-
apartment. They
they have,
have
like,
somewhere
or
to
like
live.
or like something
They-
else that could be like more meaning, like paying the taxes or something.
Well,
Paying
if
taxes.
they're able to spend $10,000 on something in Diablo 3, they're probably pretty well off, I'd think.
I want to meet these people that can do that. I want to ask them if they could just sort of chuck me $1,000 because obviously this is like sort of throwing around money for them if that's the case.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, that's true.
They're really dedicated to this game then.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's people who play this game constantly.
You gotta be really dedicated if you
They're all
want to
looking-
spend
they're all
about
looking for real
$10,000. If not, then you're out of your mind. I'm just saying. That's crazy.
I think it's a good way to make money.
I think
It-
I think Blizzard thought of something that they knew that they would make a lot of money off of, and then
It is.
they
I'm saying
implemented it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said what I had to say.
Okay. I'm just saying this. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad plan. It's very good. I'm just sort of blown away that people spend $10,000.
People are spending
on
more
it.
than $10,000.
Oh, tell me what's the highest?
I don't know the highest, but like there's
Google.
6 digits.
I could open if I wasn't running all the streaming software, I'd open the game and
I'll
take a
do
look. You'll do what?
I'll see if there's like a.
Yeah, see if there's a
Okay,
thing
to
online.
say.
I'm just sort of blown away at this because it's
Yeah,
just,
it's crazy.
It's madness. It's brilliant, but it's mad.
And
It's like there's people that are crazy enough to do this. I'm just thinking like this is a good plan, yes, but like who would honestly spend an item for like $10,000?
A lot of people.
In the end, you're probably gonna find even better stuff than that.
what I'm waiting to happen is someone buys an item for like thousands of dollars, and then like they go to play, and then they find that item.
Ha!
That would be like the biggest FU ever.
That would just be sort of like kicking the teeth, really.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
found an
Like-
article.
Oh, okay.
Found
go
an
ahead.
article?
Spill the beans.
This article is called "Why Diablo 3's Real Money Auction House Should Not Be Your Summer Job."
Because you're
So-
not gonna make any money. You might make money, but is it really worth it?
Do you want me to read this or?
If you want to like bring out the key facts.
I'll just read it from the beginning. It says, "It's an experiment that could change gaming forever. Blizzard has just attempted the equivalent of drug legalization in the MMO market. For years, illegal black market sellers have been hawking virtual gear for real-life money to great success. There was little point attempting to combat such practices, as little or nothing could be done to stop them. So Blizzard had an alternate. Well, okay, I swear I already know this. They had this where they got the idea from."
Yeah.
A legal auction house, but using real-world cash where they got a piece of the action. What's happened so far? Well, in between scheduled mains, we can see that they are indeed high-level items selling for that seemingly absurd maximum price of $250.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a max price of $250?
Oh no, there isn't.
This guy says there is.
That's odd.
Prices in general seem to be sky high, as even searching for upper mid-level items for my level 60 barbarian, I'm greeted with prices ranging from $30 to $100 for any piece of gear that would actually be useful. In contrast, these items could run for a few million in-game gold, which
That's
seems
crazy.
far more reasonable by comparison.
That's
So,
crazy.
Yeah, I know. I'll send you this article, and you can read it, I guess. And, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat here. We have 5 minutes.
We have less than 5 minutes. Oh, we do have 5 minutes. But I think there'll probably be a lot of other companies that are involved in making MMO games that are going to cash in on something like this. Because I think we'll have to wait a bit to see like how well it actually does. Because you have to remember, it's like still the start of it, so everyone's like really into making money and whatnot. So the prices of items haven't really evened out yet. Because like everything's like priced really high because everyone's looking for stuff. But eventually, it's like the auction house in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Depending on what's in demand on that day, depends on how much money you can make and what you can make off of it. But we'll see. That's for sure. We will see.
Also, this article came out tomorrow, and So,
Came
or
out
yesterday,
tomorrow.
sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Came out yesterday. So he says that the max price is $250. So,
Ooh, $250,000. Really?
For what?
A puppy.
Wow.
I don't
Crazy
know.
puppy.
A puppy.
It's crazy. But guys, that's MaskyCast for the day of the 14th of June, 2012.
of the 2012s.
Of the 2012s. So we will see you.
2010 decade.
We will see you hopefully next Saturday. Not the Saturday coming up.
Hopefully we'll see you in the chat.
On the 23rd. Hopefully you'll be in the chat. I found this really cool iPhone game. I'll talk about it next week if I'm still playing it by then, because I go through iPhone games really quick. But so make sure to follow me on Twitter and watch my tweets at iAmMasky_ to keep up to date with when the show is actually going to be. That's what I tweet out on there, let you know of any changes. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoy the show. If you're watching it live, I hope you enjoy the show. But again, thank you, Laugh, for coming out and being a guest on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Last minute.
Always a pleasure to be on here.
Yeah, we'll probably have you back again, hopefully.
Oh boy, 3 times around. Woohoo!
Yeah, so this is the outro. So enjoy the song made by the Muttman Mute Mind Frame.
Woo!
Here we go.
Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya.